Hello, League, and welcome to the penultimate video of recaps, previews, everything in between. What a year it's been. As you know, last week was the first week of the playoffs, the semifinals. We had quite the matchups. 4 teams, of course, could not join us. They are Salvatore the Dinosaur, Dylan Pugh, Luke Bonimo, and Christopher Michael Gazzaro. Yes, they were not able to join us this year in the semifinals, but we did have 8 teams make the semifinals. And at first, we will start with a game that had a lot of controversy around it. Wally Balls, Matt Stokes beating Pat McCann Burr 110.72 to 83.46. Now, Pat didn't start a wide receiver. It ended up not mattering. Why, you ask? Because Christian McCaffrey. Look, Stokes, big brain pickup. Matt Stafford. Herbert gets hurt. Stafford slides right in, no less. Actually, better off with Stafford. Matt's now going to probably win a championship because he doesn't have Justin Herbert. However, he's going to kill me for saying that. Amon-Ra St. Brown with 17.2. Great job there. Devonta Smith has been kind of quiet, but he's been an okay wide receiver, 2-ish. Michael Pittman, I traded Matthew. He likes him very much, 7.8 points before he got concussed. Absolutely knocked out cold by the player on the Steelers. Dalton Kincaid was a no-show, but it didn't matter. Zach Moss got hurt, but it didn't matter. Brandon Aubrey had a bad game, but it didn't matter. Matt put up 110 points because Christian McCaffrey had 36 points. I mean, you just got to tip your cap to that. And on the flip side here, Pat, it's a tough way to go out getting negative 0.6 between 2 players. However, if Bijan, it wouldn't have mattered if Pat had started somebody else. He would have started Jameson Williams, who got 5 points. It wouldn't have mattered. But Pat had a good team. Rachaad White ended up coming on pretty strong at the end. A.J. Brown, for being so elite, has these games that make you really scratch your head. Joe Burrow getting hurt and Kirk Cousins getting hurt really hurt Pat. Miami defense, though, got him 24. It was a good showing. You tip your cap to Pat. A quality season. What more can you say? You just ran into Christian McCaffrey is all. Next, we go to the number 1 versus the number 8 seed. Dobbs and my nom, Todd Gorman, 85.52 to Andy Unchained's 73.98. Tom advances to the next round, and this was not a very particularly sexy round. Tom had really – this whole matchup came down to, I think, an Amari Cooper 60 or 50-yard touchdown catch. That's pretty much the difference in the score here. Russell Wilson was okay. Cortland Sutton was decent. Odell was pretty much a non-factor. Tony Pollard's been kind of bad. Keaton Mitchell, leg exploded, RIP. Travis Kelce's been kind of but Bucker and New Orleans defense did well. He put up 85 points, but it was enough against Andy because Sam Howell got benched. The Howell experience is over. He started Garrett Wilson, who was abjectly terrible, along with everybody else in the Jets. Puka was quiet. Jahmyr Gibbs, pretty good. 22.8. Chuba Hubbard, 10.3. Trey McBride, 10.2. If you told Andy he was going to get that out of those 3 players, 3 points, he'd probably say, okay, I think I'm going to win. But he got 30 points out of his remaining 6 players. Young Ho Koo with 1 point, never good. It was a tough week for Andy to lose by 12 in the semifinals. He thought he had a chance. He did have a chance. Tom only put up 85, but Sam Howell getting benched just was not enough. Next, we will go to my matchup where I defeated John Tui 96 to 93, literally by 3 points, 96.16 to 93.16. I had the Las Vegas defense, and that's what caused me to win. Cooper Kupp had a nice long touchdown. Josh Allen did okay, not great. He got, sat in the third quarter basically because they were killing the Cowboys. Nobody else really did great. DeAndre Swift, though, thank you. You showed up on Monday Night Football. I'll never forget that. I should have started Jalen Waddle. Thank God there is no Waddlegate, not yet at least. But, Tui C, man, I got to be honest. I saw my matchup against Tui, and I was like, okay, I think I should win, especially with Tyreek Hill out. I did not feel afraid of Tui's team. I was wrong. John has Kyren Williams, and I will put this right now and say, excuse me, 1, Kyren Williams, first-round pick next year. Has to be. He's so good. He has to be. Yeah. Don't mind me dying over here. Deontay Johnson did good for John. Jacoby Myers threw a goddamn touchdown. Brock Purdy went off, but Taysom Hill no-showed. Travis Etienne no-showed. Romeo Doubs no-showed. 96-93. Hey, I tipped my cap to Dewey. He had a good team. And last but not least, a matchup that came down to the very few seconds of Monday Night Football. The Blair Witch Project, Kyle Karp defeats Skinny Kyle Russell, 78.5 to 71.6. Look, this matchup might not have seemed super close, but there was a touchdown thrown in the last seconds of Monday Night Football to JSN that if that went to DK Metcalf, Russell wins. It was that like all it had to happen was the other receiver catch it. So kudos to Kyle for winning. Ken Walker went off. DK was okay. Pat Mahomes, kind of a down season for Mahomes. I mean, this season, Russell will be the first one to probably tell you that his season ended when he took Austin Eckler first and then Mahomes second. 71 points usually not enough to get it done. Wasn't enough to get it done this week, as you can tell. Kyle survives and advances. Raheem Mostert just scores touchdowns. Devontae Adams had a game. Everybody else did on that team. They scored 63 points. Trevor Lawrence didn't play too great. Justin Tucker got him 12. Derrick Henry with only 1 point. Very rare to see that. Josh Dotson, 2 O's in his name. Usually puts up an O on his scorecard, but he got a 1.2 this week. Better than 0. Kyle advances to play me. And this week we'll be doing in one video a recap and a preview. So again, I did farewell to Andy, to Pat, to Russell, and to Tui. The 1, 3, 5, and 7 seeds all won. Very interesting. 2, 4, 6, 8 did not have any dice. Now we get into the preview. These matchups are close, folks. I'm projected to beat Kyle right now by about less than 1.2, and Russell is projected to beat Stokes is projected to beat Gorman by about 5. So it's going to be a dogfight, man. This week is so strange for everybody, the 4 of us that are in it. There's games Thursday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all day long. It's so weird. I have to basically watch TV all week. I'm not picking winners, you know that. Oh boy, it's just craziness. A lot going on tonight. Stafford playing. I got Cooper Kupp. Looking forward to a great matchup, a great week. It feels good to get a W on the board in the playoffs. Haven't done that in about 5 years. So everybody that's made it, congratulations. There's only 2 weeks left of fantasy football, and it pains me as your commissioner to be ending these videos, but this is why we play. This is how we do it. This is the reason we show up to the draft, is to get to moments like this, Christopher. I know you're watching. I know you're going to be here one day. I believe in you. But today is not your day. And to everybody else that's here, I wish you good luck. Except for Kyle.